Hey y'all, I'm Jen Kundert, Independent Color Street Senior Director, and this is the Color Street Compensation Plan. So I'm just going to open up my summary here, and we're just going to go through step by step, rank by rank, what you are earning when. So there are 10 ways to earn. When you first enroll as a stylist, you have your jumpstart bonuses. And then every stylist is earning their base retail commission. Then we have enhanced retail commission. And then we're into the leadership phase, where you are getting matching jumpstart bonuses, enroller bonuses, leadership level bonuses, leadership depth bonuses. Into the executive phase, you have a team bonus, a generation bonus, and a car lifestyle bonus. So what does all that mean? Well, let's just go through piece by piece. Jumpstart bonuses, I will detail actually in a separate video, but those are benefits and rewards that you are getting for meeting certain goals when you first enroll as a stylist. So, every stylist is earning 25% of their personal volume. That is paid weekly, so whatever you sold the previous week is being paid the following week, 25%. Regardless of your volume totals, you are always being paid 25% of your sales, of your personal volume. Then we have what's called enhanced retail commission. This is paid monthly, so this is going to be paid out with other leadership bonuses at the end of each month, so the first week of the following month. And the enhanced retail commission is when your personal volumes, your sales totals, are in excess of $600. So you can see right here, if your PV is from $600 to $1,199, you're going to earn an additional 3%. $1,200 to $1,799 is an additional 5%. $1,800 to $2,399 is additional 7%, and $2,400 or more in personal volume is earning you an additional 10%. So with this enhanced retail commission, you can actually be earning up to 35% of your personal volume. Now I'm going to get my 25% weekly, and then at the end of the month, depending on my totals, my personal volume total for the month, I'm going to get an additional payout on that volume. So now we're here at enroller matching jumpstart bonuses. Now what that means is that when I enroll a new stylist who meets those jumpstart qualifications and earns those rewards, I also earn those rewards. It is a 100% match program, which is pretty amazing. So when my new stylist earns those benefits, I earn them as well. So now we'll go on to the rank system. So as a stylist, when you are bonus qualified, that's what BQ here stands for, bonus qualified, and that means $300 in personal volume each month. Now, as a stylist, to be a BQ stylist, you need that $300 in personal volume. You're earning your 25 to 35%, and you are earning 3% on your E1 and your L1. Now, E1 is anyone that you have enrolled directly. L1 is anyone who is directly below you in the team tree. Typically, someone you enroll, especially at this level as a new stylist, someone you enroll is going to be both your E1 and L1. So you're earning a total of 6% on them. Now you do need to be bonus qualified in order to earn that 6% on someone that has joined under you. Now the difference here is that E1, you enrolled them. L1 could be someone who was placed under you. So let's say that I, as a leader, have enrolled a new stylist. She's my E1. She's my L1, but if I choose to place her, she might become my L2, L3. She might become a different level to me. She's going to become the L1 of the person that I placed her underneath. So it is possible to have an L1 who is not your E1. But typically as a stylist, when you have someone joining, they're going to be both your E1 and L1. So you're earning 6% on them. As a senior stylist, this is the first promotion. You need to be bonus qualified. So again, that is $300 personal volume in a single calendar month. You need to have 2 qualified legs. So a leg are the independent team lines that stem out from you, under you. So you need to have 2 qualified legs. Now when it says qualified, that means that they also are bonus qualified, meaning $300 personal volume in that month. You need to have $2,000 in total lifetime, that's group volume, GV, group volume, and that means that you and your team from the day that you started have sold cumulatively more than $2,000 or more in volume. For that month, you need to have $1,000 in group volume. So this is the monthly volume for you and your team. And there needs to be a total of $1,000 or more in your group volume. So that's your volume and the volume of anyone underneath you. You're still earning your 25 to 35%. You're earning 3% on your E1s, you're earning 3% on your L1s, and you're earning 3% on your L2s. Your L2 is typically going to be someone that your L1 has enrolled. So if I'm a stylist and I enroll Sue and she enrolls Jane, then Sue is my L1 and Jane is my L2. Now I am making 3% on Sue, my E1, who I enrolled, and I'm making 3% on her as my L1 and 3% on Jane, is that what I said her name was? On Jane as my L2. Now, when we get here to team leader, you will need to be bonus qualified, so $300 in personal volume, 3 qualified legs, and that must include 1 senior stylist or above. So I have 3 legs, so let's say that Sue has already enrolled Jane, well now she's enrolled Molly, and she has become a senior stylist. So she's met all of the qualifications here. So now Sue is a senior stylist, and I also have 2 other stylists underneath me for a total of 3 qualified legs. They've all bonus qualified. I also need to have $5,000 in lifetime group volume. So from the day that I start, and that includes all of my downlines volume. And I need to have $2,500 in capped GV for that month. So let me explain as briefly as possible what capped GV means. Capped means we need to apply the 50% rule. What that means is that if I need to have $2,500 capped for that month, that means that only half of that can come from any one single leg. So let's say that Sue and her leg are doing really well this month and they've got $5,000 in volume all on their own. That is amazing. When I calculate my capped GV, however, I can only count 1,000, sorry you guys, $1,250, which is 50% of the GV that I need. I can count 1,250 of Sue's leg towards my cap GV. Now, I still get paid on all of that group volume. Capped is just so that you have a balance. Your strongest leg can only be contributing 50% of that total for meeting this qualification. That does not mean that, for instance, Sue's leg has $5,000 with the 50% rule. That does not mean that your other legs also have to have $5,000 total. It simply means that only 1,250 of Sue's volume can be counted towards meeting this $2,500 capped GV requirement. So if Sue's leg is responsible for 1,250 of that, then all of your other legs combined need to be responsible for the other 1,250 of that capped GV. I hope that makes sense. So at team leader, your BQ, you have 3 legs, including a senior stylist. You've met your lifetime group volume. You've met your capped group volume for the month. You're earning your 25 to 35%. You're earning 3% on your E1s. Now you're earning 3% on your E2s. So if Sue is my E1, I'm getting 3% on her. Jane is my E2 because Sue enrolled her. So anyone that my E1 enrolls is my E2. So now as a team leader, I'm earning 3% on Sue and on Jane. Now down here, I'm earning 3% on my level 1, Sue, 3% on my level 2, Jane, and now I'm earning 3% on my level 3. So Sue has Jane and Molly, and then let's say that Jane has enrolled a stylist herself, whose name is Melissa. So I'm now earning 3% on my L1 Sue, 3% on my L2 Jane, and 3% on my L3 Melissa. Molly is my L2. I'm still earning 3% on her, and everyone else who's in my tree, because I would have more stylists than that in my downline to have qualified as team leader. But that's just the best way I can explain E1 and L1. So your E2 is a stylist that your E1 has enrolled. Your L1, 2, and 3, and so on are where they fall in the tree from you. So once you've reached team leader, the following month, like when you're promoted to team leader, you now have access to the placement suite. The placement suite allows leaders to place new stylists who have enrolled under them into the team tree at a different level. So let's say that I've enrolled a stylist and I decide that I want to place them under Jane. So Sue is my L1, Jane is my L2, Jane has one recruit, Melissa, who is my L3. Well, I'm going to place someone there so that Jane can promote in the future to senior stylist as well. I would be placing them at my L3. But as a team leader or above, I'm still receiving the same income on them. So I'm still receiving, I enrolled them, so I'm getting my 3% enroller bonus. And I'm still getting 3% on them at L3 as I would if I had kept them as my L1. Now, Jane, under whom I have placed this new stylist that I enrolled, I placed them under Jane, so now they are Jane's L1 as well. So Jane is earning 3% on that person. Jane is not, however, earning E1 or E2 bonuses on them because Jane did not enroll them. And she did not enroll me, obviously, the person who did enroll them. So that is team leader, and that is how placement works. So you do want to be aware when you are placing a stylist where they will then fall under your levels so that you are not diminishing your own bonus by assisting someone in your downline to build out their tree. So at director, we have, you have to be bonus qualified, so that's $300. You need 4 qualified legs, including 2 senior stylists and 1 team leader. So let's say that Sue has promoted to team leader, and then I have 3 other legs, 2 of which are now senior stylists, and then the 4th simply needs to be bonus qualified. Now, please note that for Sue to become a team leader, she needs a senior stylist underneath her. So let's say that Sue has become a team leader. Under Sue is Jane, who has become a senior stylist. However, Sue and Jane and everyone else there represent 1 qualified leg for me. They're my team leader leg. So Sue at team leader, Jane at senior stylist does not count as one of these because this is 1 leg. So Sue's leg, which includes Jane, is my team leader leg. I need to have 3 other legs, 2 of which are senior stylists. The 4th needs to be a minimum of bonus qualified in order for me to qualify as director. Those are all independent legs. So at director, I need $20,000 lifetime group volume. So that's me and every single member of my team from the day that I started forward. And then for that month, I need to have 7,500 capped GV, which means that no one leg can represent more than 50% of this number. I'm still earning my 25 to 35% commission. I'm earning on my E1s, my E2s, and I'm earning on levels 1 through 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'm earning that 3%. Now I'm promoting to senior director, okay? I'm bonus qualified, which means I have at least $300 in personal volume. I have 5 qualified legs. Those legs include 2 team leaders, 1 director, and then at least 2 other bonus qualified legs. I have to have $50,000 in lifetime GV, and I need to have $25,000 in cap GV. I'm earning my 25 to 35%. I'm earning on my E1s and E2s. I'm earning on my L1s through L4s. And then I'm also earning 1.5% on my L5s and down, right on down to the next senior director in my tree. So what that means is that I'm getting that 1.5% on levels 5, 6, 7, 8, on and on and on until I reach a senior director in the tree. So let's say that 8 levels down from me, so my L8 has now promoted to senior director. So I am going to earn on I'm going to earn through level 13, I believe. Actually, it might be 14. This is like when you count fence posts. So I'm earning on my level 5, 6, 7, and 8. Number 8, level 8, is my senior director who's underneath me. So I'm going to earn down to her level 5. So that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it is 13. Okay. So I'm going to earn through level 13 from my 5 through my 13, I'm earning 1.5%. Here's why. Because after that, her level 5 and down, she's earning that 1.5%. So I'm no longer earning it. She is earning it because she is a senior director. So wait a minute. It does not include her level 5. So if she's my level 8, then I'm earning down to her 4th level, not including her level 5. So that's level 9, 10, 11, and 12 for me. So if my level 8 is a senior director, I'm earning 1.5% through level 12. Sorry, I made that overly complicated because mental math and fence posts. Okay, next. Executive director. Bonus qualified, $300 in personal volume. 6 qualified legs. That includes 2 director legs and 1 senior director leg, and then because you need 6 total, 3 other legs that are a minimum of bonus qualified. $150,000 in lifetime group volume, $50,000 in capped group volume. Same base and enhanced commission, E1, E2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing here. Okay, that same leadership depth bonus, 1.5% from level 5 down, all the way down to until if I have another senior director or above in that line, that is where it would stop for me. If I don't have another senior director or above in that line, it just keeps going. I'm paid on, to infinity on my levels. Now, as executive director, I'm also earning a team bonus. So I'm earning 1.5% TV, which is team volume for that month. So an additional 1.5% of everyone's volume, total team volume for the month. And then there's what's called a generation bonus. So my generation 1, I am earning an additional 3%. And at executive director, I began earning a car/lifestyle bonus. Woot woot! $500, and that is deposited monthly with the rest of my leadership bonuses. So I'm getting that additional $500 monthly as a lifestyle bonus. Okay. Senior executive. Bonus qualified, 7 legs, 2 senior directors, 1 executive director, and then a minimum of 4 other qualified legs. $500,000 lifetime group volume, $150,000 capped GV for the month. I'm always earning 25 to 35% commission. I'm earning on my E1s, my E2s, my L1 through 4. I'm getting this leadership depth bonus. I'm getting my team bonus. I'm now getting a generation bonus on my Gen 1 and my Gen 2. And I'm getting a larger car and lifestyle bonus, $750. National executive. BQ, $300 personal volume, 8 legs, including 2 senior directors, 1 executive director, and 1 senior executive. That's 4, so I also need an additional 4 minimum bonus qualified legs. $1 million in lifetime group volume, $300,000 for the month in capped GV. I'm earning my commission. I'm earning on my E1s, E2s. I am earning on my L1s through 4s. And I am earning my leadership depth bonus, 1.5%, down to level 4 of my nearest senior director. Team bonus, 1.5%. I'm earning generation bonuses on 1, 2, and 3. And I'm earning $1,000 car/lifestyle bonus each and every month. So, your definitions are down here if you need any clarification. I'm, of course, also happy to answer any questions, but that is how it works. Some of the most important things to remember when you're starting out, because this is a lot. It's a lot of numbers. It can be very overwhelming, and it can feel like, this is a long way off. It might not be as far away as you're thinking, but when you're first starting out, the most important things to remember is that anyone that is counting towards your promotion needs to be bonus qualifying with a minimum of $300 in personal volume for that month. And you'll want to remember that when you are calculating your trees, you need to make sure that you are accounting for the fact that each leg is independent. So if you have a team leader who has a senior stylist below them, like if you're going for a director, that team leader is their own leg. So their senior stylist below them is not a second leg, is not a senior stylist leg for you. They are part of that team leader leg. And then, of course, capped group volume is something to be aware of in the beginning, making sure that when you are calculating that, and of course the virtual office calculates this for you, so you don't have to do the math on this. It will tell you exactly what your capped GV is. But if you're wondering how that is calculated, that is determined by having no more than 50% of the required capped GV provided by your strongest leg, any one leg. So that is a common question. Beyond that, I think we have covered everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will have an additional video coming out reviewing the Jumpstart rewards.